Happy Cancer season, flowers. Welcome to the garden. Thank you for stepping in and coming to get red and sip that seed. Let's get into it. All right, so as y'all know, or as you may not know, as you do know, I usually do the reading in between seasons, during the cusp, if you will. So I only say that to say that the wind, the Gemini, the air of this season is like, I'm still here. I'm still told you. So we're gonna be playing with the wind a lot today, and just making sure that things stay nice and calm, because my setup has gotten blown away once or twice. Okay, no one said anything was bad about it. Nobody said anything was bad about it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your energy. So communicating through our feelings, which is something that is the reason why Gemini goes into Cancer anyways, that we've had all these thoughts, we've had all these thinky things, and these things that kind of happen in our reality and our thoughts about it and the way that we process those things. And then right after that, it's feelings. I once said in one of my videos that we think to feel and we feel to think. So we need both, or we need all of it, obviously. That's a big thing with me and my philosophy. So Cancers, the crabby type, right? Cancers are moon ruled, and as the moon changes phases, so do our emotions, and so do our emotions flow and ebb and shadow and light and all that wonderful stuff. So Cancer is also a really good representation of yin-yang energy too, even with that divine feminine, the sister sign or the opposite sign to Cancer is Capricorn. So there is that divine expression, divine reception that happens with Cancerian energy. So let's get into the reading. For tarot, we've got Three of Cups with the full moon. So that full moon in Capricorn is going to be really important. We got the Nine of Wands, then the Queen of Pentacles, and the back of the deck energy is the Ace of Swords. I have some stuff holding down things because it's a little windy over here. The Ace of Swords, and then because the wind is talking, these cards also come back. These cards also came out as well, the Queen and King of Cups. So lots of watery Cancerian energy, and right behind that was the Hanged Man. So that's the tarot, and I'll get into it after I read all the show all the cards. I'm trying to organize this. Okay. Happy Juneteenth, by the way. What else? Oh, let's get into Earth Warriors Oracle. Sorry about last season. I didn't have my Earth Warriors Oracle deck on me where I was at, and to be honest, totally forgot that I usually do it for the forecast. So she has returned for this go around, and we have Uluka Vaini, she who rides the owl brings justice. And I'm gathering some Athenian energy there as well. Those are just things that I do to help me understand for myself and my connections, and helps add to the reading. And the back of the deck energy for the Earth Warriors Oracle is Ayana Vision. You see the butterfly? You see the butterfly? You see the butterfly? You see the... That's how you know I'll be in tune. Way of the Divine Feminine revealed. So, again, trying to just make sure stuff stays held down. Did y'all hear that rain? Okay, so there was a ring. Somebody's calling is literally calling to them during Cancer season, oh no, the money's coming in, baby. You're finally getting messages and calls, and they're coming in. People are calling you for you, baby. Cool. All right, because it was like a like that. like somebody calling someone and waiting for the phone to pick up. Also, some of you may be waiting for spirit to pick up the phone, like waiting for an answer. Know that spirit always answers the call. There's no there's no backed up voicemails or nothing like that. Prayers are always in action and moving the minute that they are said and spoken. Even in that, they can be transmuted, because once you give it to the universe is its own artist. It is just doing artwork through us as vessels. So once you add the universe into the mix, there's some things that may change, shift, and form. But for those of y'all that are waiting for an answer, you either have the choice to hang up and call again later, or to wait for spirit to answer. All right, so that is the Earth Warriors Oracle. The affirmations for Cancer season, we've got Goddess of Protection, which is Nut, Egyptian goddess of the stars and sky. Then we have Goddess of Art. I am proud of who I am. Wuru Pralani. Woo! Wuru Prana Ili. Australian Aboriginal goddess of art, songs, birds, spark, sun, and the color red. I am filming this on a Sunday, on an Apollo day, so on Juneteenth. So I love when there's little synchronicities like that. Okay, yeah, let's get into the interpretation of things. So with the Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups is usually dealing with, hi Bumblebee. Three of Cups is usually dealing with, oh, it came to see me. Hi Bumblebee. Wait, come on. It was at the phone. Come back. With Three of Cups, you know, there's a sense of community with this card, but also with the bumblebee coming around during that time, I really think there is a sweetness, and bees are very community driven. They communicate and dance, which is one of the many great things about bees. They communicate through dance, like black folk do, like melanated folk do, right? And they also are very loving and caring towards each other. Something that you wouldn't expect empathy and expect really looking out for each other from an insect. However, these insects have very strong communities. They have very strong communication skills. And with this Three of Cups energy, especially that full moon back there, we're really going to be looking to our community and expressing to our community and saying to our community, these are the things that I need. These are the things that make me feel sweet. These are the things that not only work for me, but will also help you too. So help me, like literally help me, help you, help you, help me. But yes, I mean, that's kind of really the energy here. Like everyone's sharing from their cup, drinking from their cup, pouring into each other's cup, making sure the cups are full to pour into. Gathering that love, that divine love, that divine energy from the rainbow, from aura, from spirit, from the moon. So yeah, this Cancer season definitely focusing on your found family, your community, the people that make you dance in your heart, the people that give you sweetness in your life. Right after that, we got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is usually detailing with Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands is when usually we're working on a passion project and we're towards the end of that passion project, and things can get a little, either hard, doubts can start to sink in because it might feel like things are taking too long, or if not taking too long, it feels like you're doing a lot of things by yourself, or everything, or everything like that, like as if you don't feel like you're supported enough by your community. It's not that you don't have community. There are some more ways in which that they could support you. This Nine of Wands tells you to delegate. Basically, it encourages you to delegate, to express your passions to your community and to the people that are willing to listen, not only willing to listen, but are willing to act. and are as passionate about the things that you're passionate about and willing to move forward with you, and kind of lighten your load, and see the sunrise on a new season. So after that, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and really the community that you're with right now, the community that there's a dragonfly, the community that you're building, especially in this Cancer season, or refortifying in this Cancer season, is bringing you money. It's bringing coin. Yes, coin. Yes, financial independence and stability, but also there's this maternal nurturing energy with knowing that you are secure, knowing that you are financially secure, knowing that you are financially abundant, knowing that you are financially able to not only care for yourself and others and care for the people in your family. Back of the deck energy with the Ace of Swords, we're going to really have to evaluate our thoughts that we had in Gemini season, see where our thoughts took us, if we had any repeating thought patterns that we thought we worked through. What is that showing us? How do we work through it? How do we be kind to ourselves? That's right, Viking. How do we be kind to ourselves during this kind of like filtering of thoughts, of going through your thoughts and seeing, okay, I don't necessarily like that I think this way about me. However, I understand why I think this way about me. How do I move forward? This is the way I would like to move forward. And taking it breath by breath. Taking it breath by breath. I don't know about y'all, but for me, there was a lot of rush this season. A lot of just like whirlwind of thoughts. As I was just kind of trying to really understand who I am as a person, or understand where I am in my life right now, and reflecting on where I am in my life right now, and the disappointments that I have, the disappointment that I'm doing my best to detach myself from, but also express and feel through, and also realizing that this is the life that I'm in, so how do I live it, and how do I continue centering joy? So yeah, that's the tarot. That is the tarot. And then the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands and the Hangman card really just kind of really emphasize on sacrificing thought patterns and emotional patterns that aren't kind, that just aren't kind to yourself, that really do nothing but make you feel bad. And it's like at the end of the day, this happened, that happened, how do I move not even how do I move forward, how do I move forward, but like, how do I feel about it, and how do I continue centering either my peace, my joy, my truth, whatever is your North Star, whatever is source for you. For me, it's joy. But whatever reminds you of your most authentic and exuberant and wholly embraced self, always center that and always go back to that. So that's the tarot. Let's go into Earth Warriors Oracle. I was gonna say, I keep remembering to say something, and then when I have space to say it, forget what it is. It's all right, it'll come back to me. Maybe I'll say it like in the captions or something. Also, for my Patreon peeps, I'm doing my best. I'm gonna get y'all some exclusive stuff soon, I promise, because that's what you're paying for. So, Uluka Vaini, she who rides the owl brings justice. I am the goddess of karma. I was thinking about karma earlier. Okay, I am the goddess of karma, wealth, and balance. I come to correct a dharma, that which is dark, unnatural, and against nature, life, love, and goodness. A crow just went off. I redress the misuse of wealth and power. I enact divine justice and restore divine order. Trust. We're gonna let the LIR go by. LI double O. Get them people where they need to get to. Trust in the innocence of your own soul. And fear not, for I am ever watchful, and my power brings truth. Divine justice is always brought to bear. We're going to go into Ayana Vision right after that. Ayana Vision is also one of my favorite cards out of this deck. I'm still really learning this deck. There's 44 cards in this. And I got it last year, I think. When did I get this deck? I got it very recently, so we're still working together and still figuring each other out. The Divine Feminine yearns to reveal her way and her wisdom to you, that you may live passionately and purposefully. As you trust her inner guiding voice, you recognize the authentic desires and visions that move you from within, that are the seeds of your sacred mission. You shall experience clarity and soul deep relief that only truth can bring. You shall experience a knowing of purpose that awakens your ability to live deliberately and experience deep fulfillment. Okay, so this is why the phone was ringing during this. Y'all waiting on Spirit to tell you when your gifts are and to tell you right from wrong. I'm reading myself. So we're in this together. Y'all waiting for Spirit. We waiting for Spirit to tell us what our gifts are, our most advanced gifts are, to tell us right from wrong, to show us action. And it's not that I'm saying we're not taking action. It's that we don't believe in the own steps and things that we've done within our life and the actions and choices that we've made. It's as if that we make those choices and then no matter the outcome, whether it be good or bad, and this is not what self-reflection is about. I'm really reading myself right now. That's why I'm not even looking at the camera like. That's not what self-reflection is about. Self-reflection is about, like I said, really going through the process and understanding how you got from point A to point B, not judging yourself every step of the way as you're thinking it. So allow yourself to one, be confident in who you are and trust who you are, even in your changing phases and your changing emotions. That does not make you any less human. That does not make you any less divine. It does not make you any less righteous. That does not make you any less of a good person. That doesn't make you any less kind. It makes you a divine experience. So from you to me, from Leilani to you, from Leilani to Leilani, from everybody that needs to hear about it, from the internal to the external, we're doing all right. Okay. We're doing all right. We're doing our best and we're doing good. And we have to really truly believe. We have to really truly believe that we are doing the best we can and speak kindly to ourselves in order to feel kindly towards ourselves. So that was the Earth Warriors Oracle. Then we had Tarot. Let's move into the affirmation and then we'll wrap up this reading. So we got Goddess of Protection. I respond to all situations with grace and compassion. That's Newt, Egyptian goddess of stars in the sky, and that is the main affirmation for Cancer season, which I think is a really, really great affirmation, especially with all the whirlwind of thoughts that was happening in Gemini season, and now we're moving into Cancer season, which is a very feely season. So it's asking us Spirit is asking us to respond, not react necessarily. Reaction is a natural part of life. It's something that happens. It's part of our experience. However, as a divine soul and as a divine sovereign being, you have every right to choose to respond to something. And then we've got, again, Goddess of Arts. I am proud of who I am. Oh, this I'm going to say. If anyone y'all know how to properly pronounce the goddess names that I've said today, please correct me, because I would love to say it correctly. So yes, these are our affirmations. These are the goddess lessons for Goddess of Protection. How can you have more of a voice? If you fully owned your voice, what would you say with it? Decide to approach life as a queen rather than a princess. Tune into this thought with the essence of Newt, Egyptian goddess of the sky. Then for I am proud of who I am. When was the last time you felt proud of who you are? And when was the last time you felt proud of who you are versus pride and what you have done? If you believe that life was happening for you, not to you, How would this change your story about your life thus far? Your life is your masterpiece. Make yourself proud. Embrace this thought with the song of Leilani, Australian Aboriginal goddess of birds and bark. All right, y'all. That is it for that is the reading for this Cancer season. Thank you again for always stepping into the garden, coming to some tea, and coming to get read. I do want to take this time to direct attention again to my fundraisers. I'm doing my absolute best to get into safe and healthy housing. So any and everything that y'all can do to support that, I'll be eternally grateful for. So again, thank you for stepping into the garden, coming to some tea, and coming to get read. Happy Cancer season.